spring, some of us here at Channel 2 got the privilege of road tripping across Alaska. With 22 locations in 21 days, it was a hectic schedule. But along the way, we visited some incredible towns and met some amazing Alaskans. On that first day, we left Anchorage and headed down the Seward Highway. A brief stop in Girdwood for coffee, and we were on our way to Homer, and a quick boat ride over to Halibut Cove.
Otter's up there. There's an otter.
How's it going?
Good, how about you guys? It's the two of us. We farm together. Greg gets a little help on the side, but it's a family owned and operated business in Halibut Cove, Alaska.
Part of the job. Strip the mussels by hand.
But coming to Alaska, we realized there was no one growing mussels on mussel rafts, and there was such a need here. Everyone's always asking us for mussels, and we grow them on rafts so we can protect them from predators like sea otters and sea ducks. They eat algae, so they're just naturally feeding off the algae in the water, so you don't have to add anything. And
The waters are really rich here, and they are pretty cold, so the first year the shellfish take a little longer to get up to a good size.
we just socked these mussels a couple weeks ago, and this is mussel seed that was actually spawned from last summer. When they're really small, it takes them longer to grow, but then once they hit a certain point, they really are able to take off in our waters.
And we're looking at maybe 50 to 70 pounds of market-sized mussels.
This is our mussel declumper, and Greg is shoveling them in for the final processing. This mussel declumper, it goes through, there's a bunch of chains and stuff in the barrel, and it breaks the mussel clumps up. And we have our harvest size mussels. This is the first few weeks for us of production, so we've just kind of hit the markets in Homer, and a lot of people are really excited getting them on their menus.
Came down here in 1998 for the first time and saw Homer for the first time and thought it was the most incredible place I've ever seen. So I kind of thought it would be really cool to spend summers here. I was on my honeymoon in 1998 when I saw Homer. The dream lasted longer than the husband did. In 2008, I came back on vacation and found this little bakery for sale. And so I thought, wonder if I should quit my really good job and leave my house in San Antonio, Texas, and move to Homer, Alaska. Oh, okay, I think I'll do it. My sister came to visit me.
I just fell in love with it. I was an insurance agent for 34 years. And I said, oh, I wish I could do this all the time. She said, you can. Just quit your job. Tell your husband you're coming to Alaska. And I did.
And so now it's just the two of us, and we own this fabulous bakery. And it's fun. We have a blast. All summer long we have a blast. Everybody tells us our cinnamon rolls are legendary. Once we started breakfast and started doing breakfast burritos, breakfast paninis, that kind of thing, we sell out of those just about every day too. So we started doing breakfast burritos about 2 years ago when we found some great tortillas, because we're real picky about, coming from the South, we're real picky about what kind of tortillas we use. We don't like to use things with preservatives. We like to keep everything all natural. There's a little picture right here of us with our Easy Bake Oven cakes. So that's where we started right there. We were like 5 and 6 Easy Bake Oven cakes. You know, we knew then. You knew. You got to look at that picture. You just got to know. Those two are going to end up with a bakery in Alaska. We have a great life. We have a really great life. It's tough to have an office with a view like that, isn't it?
The Kenai Peninsula offered so many amazing opportunities, and of course we couldn't get to them all. We were on a tight schedule to get to Whittier, and from there, we hopped on the Alaska Marine Highway to Valdez. The Richardson Highway took us north, where we took the turnoff to Chitna, a quirky little town near the Wrangell St. Elias Mountains.